Hello everybody, this is Gunhead70, and today's video is kind of like an update on a model that I've been building. It's the Gundam Virtue, and as you can see it now, I've finished painting it. It's pretty much done. I've panel lined it, and I don't plan on making any modifications to it or doing any more painting, so it's pretty much done. In my previous review of the kit, I think I mentioned a few things that, after closer inspection, I now understand what they're for. Excuse me. Number one being that I had mentioned that the chest opens up, and I wasn't quite sure what it was, but after looking through the instructions a little bit better, I realized it's for something called burst mode. And it opens up, and then the bazooka cannon would press up against it, and I guess that's kind of like amplifies its power. But I have I'll go over the colors. I've painted it Tamiya White Pearl. I used NATO Black, and then clear coated that in Clear Pearl, also a Tamiya color, and then gave that a flat coat. I kind of wanted not a black color, but kind of like an off black, or a little just a little bit different shade of black. And I did that for the weapon, the gun pods on top, and the side pods, and also for the chest pieces, and also the backpack. And I'll just give it a little spin around there so you can see the back of it. And I have done all the panel lining on it. Not too much panel lining, but just enough. Also, something that I did to it on all of the pieces that are green that represent, I guess they'd be the GN condensers. I normally, in the kit, you have a sticker sheet that has all the stickers on it for them, but I don't like them because they're just dark. They're like a dark. To me, they look like a dark black, maybe black, or a dark green. But I like them to be reflective, so what I do is I use some chrome tape. And if you've never seen it, I can't remember exactly where I picked this stuff up, but I picked up like a roll of it. And that's it. That's the chrome tape. It's a little scratched up, but that's okay. And I've got more. But what I do is I take the chrome tape and then I flip it around. Then I take whatever sticker that I want, I peel it off, place it on the back side of this, and then just cut the piece out. And then you flip it over, and then you peel that piece off, and now you have a chrome copy of the original sticker. Now, you may be thinking, well, what good does that do? But if you use it for the GN condenser that's in there in the chest or in the arms, what happens now is when you paint that clear piece green, it's nice and reflective. It's a mirror. It's basically a mirror back there, so it really lights up really good when in the light. The camera doesn't pick it up very good, obviously, but I wonder if I can actually get a shot of it there. Kind of. You can kind of see it there reflecting, but I happen to like it. It might not be for everybody, so just a little info if anybody wants to give it a try. Like I said, it's completely painted. Used metallic red on the feet, the crotch piece, and the waist, as well as the chin. I used German gray for all of the joints and the arms that are on the backpack. I find that, to me, as German gray is pretty much a dead match for all of the joints that Bandai uses for their Gundams, even the polycaps. It's almost like you can't even tell the, well, here's a good example right here. Let's see if I can get this in the light. There we have the back there. That's painted in German gray, and this is a polycap runner. And if you can see that, whoops, I guess you can't see that right there. But if you can see that there, it's almost a perfect match. I'm trying to get some better light here. Here we go. Okay, here we go. But this is a polycap runner that's unpainted, and it's almost perfect. So that's what I use to paint the joints and things like that, so that everything matches up a little bit better. So anyway, so this kit's done. I already went through, in the previous video, I went through articulation and everything. If you're brave, I probably can make a suggestion of maybe doing something on the backs of the legs if you want a little bit more leg articulation. But this guy's just so big and beefy, I think I'm just going to leave him alone, leave him the way he is. Also, in a previous video, I had gotten some items from Hobby Link Japan, and one of them was a bazooka. I guess we can move this guy out of the way now. Let's put him somewhere safe. And here's the bazooka. And it's pretty nice. I actually like it. It's I would say that it's a Kotobukiya item, and it seems like all of their items are molded in 1:100 scale, so obviously it's probably for their Armored Core line. But if you've got a Gundam that's in 1:100 and you like the look of that bazooka, this folds down. It's really neat. This folds down. The handle folds down. This top handle slides back and forth. It also comes with another accessory that you can kind of take the handle out. And this is why I think it belongs to the Armored Core line, because you can put that on, but it has a peg on it. And I could just see it. If you've ever seen an Armored Core, it's got its weapon pods that sit on the top. I'll use this guy as a representation. It's got weapon pods that sit on the back, and these pods mount by those little pins, so you can hook it on there and then it swivels up. So that's why I think that it's actually designed for that particular product line. But it's still a really nice, there's still really nice weapon kits, and they've got a lot of them. They've even got some swords and stuff like that. I've been looking at those. I want to pick those up. But anyway, the other items that I picked up were these polycaps. And some of them are ball joints and other different joints and things like that. And I had mentioned that I wanted to use them in a upcoming project. And the project in question is going to be very, very... what's the word? Adventurous. Well, that's a good one. Because what I'd like to build is... I'll move my board out of the way. What I would like to build is one of these. Let me cut the light so there's no glare. Now, I'm not familiar with the entire series, but this is from 5 Star Stories. I believe, let's see what this one says. This one says it's the Siren, or the Neptune, number 19. It's in 1:100 scale. I am not, I have never seen the series, so I do not know exactly you know, which mecha are which. But I ordered those ball joints because I plan on scratch building one of my own. It'll be an original design. I may end up using some parts from some Gundams, not quite sure yet. I'm thinking of using the legs from the Gadessa, and I'm even thinking of using some parts from the Evangelion. And then the other parts I will scratch build. But obviously, you know, I can't use all of the parts, so that's why I have those joints, just in case I need to make some other parts for it. I'll be able to get some movement out of those. So that is what I am planning. I still need to do some drawings and design. I kind of have a design in my head, but I need to put it on paper so I can really fathom what I'm getting into. These pictures are courtesy of Gundam Eclipse, so that's where I went to get them. So that is it for this little update, and we'll see you soon.